Secret Secrets of Strixhaven. Woo! Available now. Visit the store, the app store. All right, we're going to start off. We're going to purchase. We're going to claim our packs. Don't forget the inbox, guys. You must hit the inbox so that you get your free packs. Woo! What are we going to pull? Let's get something prepared. Let's get some prepared action. Oh, yes. That is prepared. Ooh, a bleach. Or a black. He's a good loafer. And then the sign in blood. We love to see it, guys. Bitter Triumph. Ooh, look at all these nice cards. So nice. Cool set. I'd say it's a B+. What do you guys give it? What is your what's your grade on the new set? I'm curious. Gotta kind of get rid of a deck here, guys. It might be a Mario deck. We have lots of Mario decks. But today we are going to visit Kolodin. So we're going to kind of take it back, a little back seat to Atraxa. I think we kind of figured Atraxa out. I did want it to be Control, So I think we did settle on that. So there's that. Kolodin's kind of given the fire, the haste vibes, isn't it? It's kind of a mechanical dude, though, Kilo. And he's a dude. What's that? That's pretty cool. Kolodin is also kind of like, it's kind of like a techie. Maybe like more like, I don't know. Yeah, I think Kolodin is kind of maybe like this homie for sure. And the card sleeves will be... did you guys know that's cloth? It totally is cloth. I was looking at the art today. It's like identical. Those are awesome sleeves. That would be really sick to have those, by the way. And we are Boros, so... Red, white. Here we go. This is perfect. Okay, Kolodin. Yeah, I'm kind of vibing. I gotta have the vibes, That's crazy. Yeah, like this guy's pretty cool. Yeah, we're more like, kind of aggro, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Now we're cooking now. All right, so Kolodin. Let's check this guy out. Do I have the styles? Man, I wish I had the styles for this guy because the alternate extended borderless art is so nice. But Kolodin is a 2-costed red and white legendary creature human pilot. Mounts and vehicles you control have haste. Whenever a mount you control enters, it becomes saddled until end of turn. Okay. Nice. And both mounts and vehicles have haste. Nice. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. So that's nice. You don't have to crew it, and it has haste. Okay, we love it. So let's get big here. Let's get real big. And let's just kind of... and it's our vehicles and mounts. So let's check out our vehicles. Let's see what we got cooking here. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I like the Mysterious Limo. That's a nice one. I do love the Salvation Engine. I do love the Detention Chariot. I do like the Balor's Flagship. And I do like the Parhalion. Oh my god, the Spire Mech Cycle is like my favorite card. This has a special place in my heart, especially in like a Balthier and Fran deck, because it already has haste. So it gets like the benefit already. So it doesn't even need a Kolodin, but this thing's crazy. Tap another untapped mount or vehicle, and you can do that like as a one-time thing, and it'll actually permanently become a creature. So we really love that for 5 mana. It's just like this crazy big, nasty haster. So we just love that. Push the limit is kind of something we're gonna be into as well, I'm pretty sure. And we have to kind of consider we're probably going to be bringing these back from the graveyard, right? In some manner. So the mana cost is kind of like don't worry type of thing. We're not going to really try to hard cast these. Probably the most amount of mana you'd want to spend on like a vehicle or something, I suppose, is like maybe 4 or 5 mana for like maybe, like maybe one of your Sky Sovereigns. Like that's probably your baseline for like a decent colorless vehicle. This kind of seems fun to kind of reanimate, like a 10-7 that just like slams in. And a Thundersteel Colossus is also similar, right? So those are cool. Those are cool for what we're kind of doing here. And that touches on all the colors, I believe, does it? Okay, so we are missing some vehicles. It's like got a little bit of removal. But I do prefer the Sky Sovereign here for sure. Not really a fan of the Locomotive. Not really the biggest fan of that card. Okay, so I think that's kind of some of the juice, huh, guys? How about Mount? Is there any really high-costed mounts? Okay. A Guardian Sunmare, you say? When this creature attacks while saddled, search your library for a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's an MTG channel that's it's called Power of the Herd, and they just make like horse-related MTG content, and this is their favorite card is the Guardian Sunmare. So shout out to the Power of the Herd if you ever catch this. I'm sending it into the radio frequencies. Sending it out, guys. Go check out his channel. He just loves horses. Amazing. But yeah, this one's solid. Yeah, we'd freaking love that. Yeah, basically just like a tutoring a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less, put it right on the battlefield. So that's a nice little pickup there. I'm not really sure how Mount shows up on this amount. Probably a Mount for this one as well, because it's not a Mount. How about the U? Okay. This is a Sloth Mount. Untap all creatures you control. That's kind of like a FOMO combo, isn't it? That's kind of nice. Bounding Felidar. How do we get a hold of these homies, though? These are a little pricey, guys. I don't know. I don't know how we reanimate creatures in these colors like that. Not sure we could. Ancient Copper Dragon, holy. Ooh. Did you say so myself? So is Calamity and like Parhelion like the combo for this? Man, there's some serious design teams going on here to like put these two together. But it'd be already tapped and attacking. Need more like ETB things for this. Who loves this? Who loves this the most? Maybe the limo? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think it has to go in, right? Can't be that bad to... Oh, it has to be a non-legendary creature. Can't be bad to have a couple of these swinging in. I'm not too sad about that. Good Terror of the Peaks combo, for sure. Okay, let's turn off our blinders here. Let's just search for some sweet, hasty vehicles that are just going to be like kind of getting in with Kolodin like sooner than later. Because are they always enters? I think I like the I think we probably still keep the hot shot around just because it's just easy crewing. We kind of love the easy crewing. These are kind of busted. Like these effects where they become artifact creatures until end of turn, like they just all of a sudden like become animated. It's pretty strong. Plow seems like a great fit here. It's just you bypass the crew cost. I'd have to say that's kind of like S tier, and you're just starting to produce like immediately. So that's really good value. That actually might get you into some hard casts. From Father to the Son is a great tutor. That's like kind of S tier. Giant Ox is a really nice crewer for sure. So it can like kind of just get in there. I mean, like I said, like it might be fine. You know, you might not hate it. You might not love it. You might not hate it. It's kind of like multiple taps. I think I prefer this one over the Giant Ox. Because you get multiple crewing. It's pretty solid. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. Seems pretty good. Hello, SRAM. Why aren't you in my Greasefang deck? I must have missed something in my life. Born to Drive. This makes pilots. It does it at instant speed, too. That's really strong. Very, very strong offerings so far in the white colors for vehicles. Kind of like a lord here. Pretty good crewer. Now the haste can probably be valuable for us for sure, right? So this card kind of getting in sooner than later can help. Just kind of gets value over and over again, and probably a value off of its cast. It's pretty nice. Always love the Peace Walker Colossus. It's fantastic. Ooh, what a big baddie that is. A 6/6 for 3, just swinging. Okay, the hover ship is just like easy removal. Okay, tune up can help us get into like our Parhellions a little sooner, so let's make a little tune up list here for our real big baddies. Yeah, we got some big baddies here. These are more like kind of techie cards, more vehicles, some mounts here, more vehicles. AO loves vehicles as well when it dies. Invoke Justice is kind of like that, the way, right? The way to bring back like a huge vehicle. It could just be like a 9/9 Parhellion. Should be pretty good with a Kolodin on the battlefield. Kind of our way in, as you'd say. Country Roads. I am a fan of the white. I'm a fan of these. You tap them, pay into them to make your vehicle a creature, or to make a pilot, so that you can crew vehicles. So if there's any reason why you don't hit the board with creatures and to crew your stuff, you can make like this on a. It is a sorcery, but at least you can do it like during your pre-combat step and crew up a vehicle. The requisite for is having a pilot, yes? Oh, you have a mounter vehicle to become untapped. That's pretty good. Dynamite Diver, we do have the Hot Shot. Pretty happy with that so far. I'm happy with Kolodin so far. So we got to get into the graveyard, right? And this will help us move cards out of our hand. Seems pretty good. Seems to be kind of what we want to do. Want to do stuff we'll put here, like kind of want to do these things. We'll put the mount over there. These can go over there. And we want to do this. We want to do the Speedway Fanatic. Yep, just more hasty options, right? In case Kolodin gets shot down. The Thrill Roller is good. It has haste already, but you can just bring it back. Kind of rinse and repeat. Okay, this is a instant speed spell that likes to see our vehicles. Not the worst. This is a 5/1 like trample. Just coming in swinging. How about you? That's a little better. Just a 5/5 banger. Tap 2 untap creatures is kind of a brutal requisite for animating a vehicle. I'm kind of looking more for like that. I come in and I do some naughty things when I attack. Four 3 flyer with a crew 3, a little bit high of a crew cost. Significantly. For a Kaldheim who does not have a... This is better, like a crew 2, a 5/5. I think it's better. Even though it doesn't fly, I'm kind of sad. Well, if we want to play these cool flyers, maybe we will add the Dynamite Diver and play it. Maybe we'll get some cool one drops to kind of help out along the way. Definitely a Chandra. That's probably like your best like vehicle because it also does the also animates your vehicles. You can kind of get some cards into the graveyard selectively. So that's cool and has a nice -7. So it's stuff we want to do. This is a 4 mana 6/3 menace with a crew cost of 3. It will cycle itself. It's pretty good. I mean, what's your usual haste rate? You know, for a 4-drop that just swings in. Never like a 5/5, maybe like a 4/4. Crew cost is a little bit better at that time too, maybe. Maybe just makes the cut. I like the Horde Hauler. That seems kind of fun. You know? Especially if they have some decent amount of artifacts, so you're just making a bunch of treasures all of a sudden. Has trample too. We love the Spyromex cycle. Rocky Roads is like kind of our little compliment here. What does Aster do? Well, that's pretty cool to like lower our crew cost. That's really cool. Love that. Low crew cost flyer. Other target vehicles. It's alright. I'd like to put them on itself, really. I think we'd like kind of take the Heart of Kieran. Definitely take the Guidelight Matrix. Can just kind of animate one of our vehicles, stuff we want. Do another stuff we want pile. Stuff we want in terms of vehicles. Like a Heart of Kieran is kind of fun. Like just like a 4/4 that just kind of like swings in fast. It's like more of a aggro-y plan, I feel. Mech Titan Core is very hard to pull off. and really kind of outclassed, unfortunately. But the Homestead is nice to get producing fast. Reckoner Bankbuster could be nice to, like, you know, kind of get into. 2/3 flyer I don't think is good enough. We'll get the Smuggler's Copter for sure. It's probably one of our better cards on curve. Because you just kind of start building your graveyard up for your big bombs to get in there and resurrect them. Hearse is probably just good enough vehicle. That's kind of weird. The Weatherlight completed just like getting in like as a 5/5 immediately. It's kind of strange, but it's pretty cool. Even this kind of gets a little bit better as because it starts building our graveyard and like produces immediately. But it is just so weak. 3/2 for 3. So bad. Because like even like the your Smuggler Copter is a 3/3 for 2, and it does like the same exact thing. And it might even have less of a crew cost. It does. They reverse these cards actually. These are 2/2 are reversed. Totally reversed. In mana cost. It's kind of fun. It's kind of immediate treasure. It's like a 2-drop then. It's like a 2-drop with a crew 1. Well, there's no crew at all with Kolodin. For this attacks. I'm not sure. I think I'll take the Cultivator's Caravan. No. It's kind of a fun one. The Livecraft Engine, like as a to actually give your vehicles another chance. Don't know if there'd be a reason to turn our vehicles into anything else. What could we do with that? Goblin stuff? Do you want the Carve, though? It's just more land drop chances. I think so. It's kind of like the beatdown plan, for sure. This one is very intriguing to me, the Tangle Tumbler, and I thought it would be good in Standard. Because it seems like there's so many ways to make tokens in Standard. And you just have the 6/6 for 3 with Vigi. I mean, tap 2 and tap tokens you control. How are we going to get those? But it is cool just to come in as a 6/6, like swinging. Are you a mutant ninja or turtle? Dang, this is a very isolated card. Bomap Bazaar Barge seems like kind of probably pretty appropriate for the card and the swing. I think Ripskiff is kind of similar to that too. This actually looks pretty good. The Conqueror's Galleon here. It's a good look for it because it just attacks and becomes a land for us immediately. I don't think we want the Argosy. I don't think we're doing that stuff. Trample Haster there. This has Toxic and he draws. Surge Hacker Mech, Regalia, so good. Yeah, you usually have the Regalia just like not even have to crew and you're just like busting out land. Same with Weatherlight. Oh my god, bro. So good. Flying, just getting gas. Just going deep. Attacking, you know, looking 3 deep. Or is it 5 deep? Pulling out a historic card from that. So that's your artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. So you get card advantage. It's just this nasty flyer. It's kind of fun to just attack and ping something. How's the blimp? I think we got pretty much everything we wanted, guys. I think that's a good start. It'll get better when we move to EDH, but, you know, we can just like get like a little treasure package here. I like all the like the treasure discard effects here for sure. So we can get like Seize the Spoils. Fable's nice for sure. Seize the Spoils, big score. I think even a Charming Scoundrel is good look for us here. Sorcery Speed is not so good. Unexpected Windfall is better. Monument, Collector's Vault, definitely. Monument, will we have a lot of discard? You could. I mean, he's not as good as Greasefang. I mean, you'd want Greasefang to like selectively discard things because you know you're bringing them back all the time. It's not like we have this on a stick where you're just resurrecting from the graveyard. We definitely need some like return effects. Return artifact. That's like Duretti stuff, and like it's gonna be our Trash for Treasure effects. Duretti the Rocketeer Engineer. We got our Push the Limit. How about the Queen? Okay. How about Reconstruct History? How about Campus Renovation? Yeah. Okay. See if there's any Goblin Engineer. Yeah, we'll take one of those. How about the new Charm? I love it. I love the new Charm, guys. Look at the new Charm. So nice. Bring back a little tiny artifact we got in the grave. Buff up our squad, or our opponents have to sacrifice a non-token artifact. How about this homie? Three or less. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need that. See if there's any return for white. Like return to the battlefield type of effects. Helping Hand, does that hit artifacts? Creatures. Brought Back is kind of interesting. What is your verbiage? Okay. Thanks for joining me today, guys. You know it. You know we're just rocking and rolling, making some sweet decks. Thanks for taking some time to hang out with me. Leo's Technique. Oh, it's so sick. Raise the Past. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's kind of a fun one, though, right? The Esteli Reclaimer. Yeah, it's kind of what we're doing, right? Absolutely. It says non-creature, non-land permanent. ECD? What a card. There's our Invoke Justice. Kind of makes me want to put in a older Lorehold dragon. An older one, you might not know of him yet, if you're new. But he was going really hard with our Invoke Justice, let's just say in Standard, not too long ago. Low hold. Yep. That might be enough. These are just busted cards, right? 5 drops here. Suntan is pretty cool. The Eternal Wanderer goes very well with like artifacts, vehicles. Just because you can kind of erase the board of creatures, keep one around, you know, just erase the rest. And yeah, it's nice. Here's Brilliant Resto. We'll run that. We really got to kind of fuel our graveyard, so to speak, for a Brilliant Resto. We have to like kind of be slamming it pretty good. Like it might be like a Mesmeric Orb type of situation, I'll be honest. Oswald Fiddlebender kind of stuff. This is new. Very expensive spell. I'm a fan of this one. And you know what, guys? I didn't notice this one. Yeah, I did not know this one before. Rally the Ancestors for our Bartolome decks. There's even more of these. Return to the Ranks also. Just like another crazy like Reanimator spell for 2 drops. Those are just two other options that we didn't even use the first go around. So that's a really big menacing deck because those Aristocrats, they're super strong. There's the Ascent to Avernus. We know that. Here's our Abuelo's Awakening for our artifact means 4 mana. We'll take an Ishgard to bring back some stuff possibly. And I think we pretty much like hit the nail on the head. You could run like a few redirection spells. I mean, for red, I mean, I think it's probably pretty good. You do this in like the new red spells, Deflecting. Is it called Deflect or something? Let's see. Not that one. Redirect Lightning. That's pretty good, right? And also, we don't have too many red permanents though, but we can run these. Return the Favor and Redirect Lightning. You can run a Bolt and a Swords and a like a Path, I guess. I think you probably want a Mana Tithe too. You want something to kind of catch them off guard. We'll probably be pretty low on the mana count too, I suppose. I think we want a Mox. And we also want a Oswald Fiddlebender. And then we want to add Strum is no. Sure. Guess we get the Ragavan thing. Taru. We'll get a Drake. Yeah, we'll get a Great Train Heist. Seems pretty good. Plunder's kind of nice. Magda? Yeah, we love her. Love her for vehicles. I think we're good, guys. I think we're super good. Okay, I'm going to hit done on this one, and then we'll see what it looks like. And we'll be right back. If you stick with me, we'll be right back. Okay, it says we're at 121, and we're going to hit the craft button to get that uncommon charm. Don't think we need a cold steel heart after we added so much gas. The guideline matrix is cool, but I think we're going to be good. I think we added enough lands to kind of help us along the way. Not too sad about that. Heart of Kieran is kind of like your baseline. I mean, I thought we might need to get aggro, and I think it's still probably pretty good, just a 4/4 flyer for 2. I don't think it's the worst. Yeah, I like all these. This is kind of fun. Maybe we get, like, it's probably these, I don't think there's really too much wrong with our 3-drops. I mean, I don't even know if we need this. I think we're going to be okay. We'll see, though. Some of our vehicles already help us do this, so. But there are situations where we might just win. So we're not really building the graveyard enough for this brilliant resto, so I'm going to say see you later, adios amigo. Push the limit similarly, we're not really building the graveyard very well. We did to an extent, but it's not like I have a Mesmeric Orb. I don't see it. I did add some sort of draw discard, but this is like you're putting a crap ton of stuff in your grave, like really a crap ton. I don't know what Calamity is doing though, like for our enter the battlefield, but it will like turn some of our other creatures into some naughty things. You know? This looks really solid. Get one of these. Do we want the 5/5 or the 4/4 toxic? Probably the 5/5. Kind of a decent crew cost. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Thrill Roller, Fable, Hovership, Unit. Might not hit. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. I think these are less important, right, with Kolodin, I think, so. I think we're gonna be okay without the Scoundrel. We need mana. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. We do have more ways to discard now. Good. Hearse. Live by the sword, live by the graveyard sword. It will help against the graveyard deck. Could just win. 42 lands. Probably not a 42 land in the deck. Probably like a 38. So We need 6 cuts. The War Balloon is like whatever. Take it or leave it. And the other ones I could take it or leave it. Colossus is just okay. These are just kind of okay, but I love the Detention Chariot. Kind of your big baddie, right? Has to deal combat, but it does have trample. 4 mana, 5/5. Okay, alright. Boommobile. Aster. Conquer's Galleon. Search Hacker Mech. Regalia. It's all good there. I think it's probably one of these carves or the Lifecraft engine. I don't know if we need the buff. I don't think we do. That's a big baddie right there. That's just the most goated card, guys, is Peace Walker Colossus for sure. Speedride Fanatic is pretty great. I mean, our guys are going to have haste already. So maybe that's not the best one for us. This is kind of like a land if you want to kind of think of it as a land too. This one as well, like the Strike It Rich. I don't know how fast we really have to be. I mean, he's so cheap already, to be honest. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with just cutting these lands here and then moving on to some gameplay. So let's just do that real quick. Let's just do a quick little search and just not even, think about budget. Let's just kind of get into our... am I selected with something? So red, white, red. Sure. White. Inventor's Fair. Seems pretty good. White. Don't care about the Vista. Just a trap. Just a money trap. Skelding Tarn. Foothills Sweep. Tower. Life. Witch Enchanter. Maria's Call. Ambush. Legion's Landing is pretty sweet. It's like a pretty good form of ramp. It's more like permanent. Am I running like a Cold Steel Heart or anything? Maybe that even over the Plunderer. I'm pretty happy. Pinnacle Monk, yeah, it's good. Smashing, Foundry. Confluence, Spire of Industry. Let's get a Surveil land in there. Do I really don't have that? That's hilarious. Craft it. And see if there's anything else for us here. I got it. Yeah, like a manland. The Bouvwhack. The Bouv. The Vergy. The Sundown Pass. That's kind of fun. Sure. Trim it up. Let's go, baby. Kolodin. Not the Eragon. Kolodin is kind of a silver fox, right, guys? It's like the silver fox of magic. I've enjoyed playing against Kolodin for sure. Super strong. Simon. You go first. And thanks, guys, for joining me today. Remember, subscribing is free, so please consider doing so. We'll definitely be keeping this hand, especially with a Colossal Plow. It's just extremely strong with this Kolodin card. It's going to, like, accelerate us to, like, God knows what. I'd love to have a Surveil land. You just love to see it already. I'll take like a red land, I think, here. I'll take a Swords. This card is extremely annoying. Must die. Okay, Wash Away is super annoying here, for sure. We'll see. Nice. Perfect tech. We will return it to our hand, our command zone. Do they continue to hit their land drops? What does the story tell? Ooh, hello. I do want to start... I want Kolodin back. Okay. Supposed to fetch that away. This might not be the best matchup for us, but Stern's Golden is kind of fortunate for them. I don't think we lose here. Okay, so this is the moment here we've been waiting for, so this is pretty fun. Oh, yes. And we don't lose the mana as steps and phases end, so that's kind of fun as well. We have the charm as well. Appa? It's fine. Wait. What the fuck? Dude, I hate these. I honestly, like, I hate these cards. I thought I redirected the short up to my guy. Did it just copy it? I hate it, man. Man, I'm sorry, dudes. I swear I know I can read. I like this card. I wish I could pilot it better on Arena. Because I swear I use it and I get disappointed with it like every freaking time. But, yeah, we're going to have to lose this game. Dang, brother. That's so dumb. Like, in paper, I'm just like, yo, I'm redirecting that thing to myself, you know? Man. Did I get it, though? Did I just copy it? I'm so confused. I swear it kind of does that fact, right? Doesn't it? It changes the target. So it would lose the target of being hexproof. If it doesn't work that way, guys, please let me know, because I really need to, like, know how these cards work. Especially if I, like, actually play these in, like, real life. We are going to get, like, kind of boned here with our draws. This is too expensive. I want Magda to start producing here. Start killing these things. Oh my god, it doesn't have crew 3. Oh, I'm about to lose my mind right now, guys. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Could have probably played pretty defensive there as well. Oh no. I wonder what Oswald could, like, kind of climb us into here. Hmm. Jesus. It's pretty good. No, wow, Scourge of Alka, sick. Yeah, it's like whatever, man. I don't know. Heart of Curran. I'm not a believer anymore. Luckily, the client showed us that it's not the one for us, guys. I swear the deck isn't this bad. I don't know what happened. I think we could have won that Niv game. Oh, Heart of Curran. Ooh, yikes. Yikes, bro. I think I just like a giver to kind of help us out. Even a Skrell because you can sacrifice it to Oswald. Honestly, though, giver is kind of wicked. Or mother, really. The mother. The mother. The mother is the one. This is the one you want, guys. Alright, so this will be the deck I post up for sure. It's watered down for sure. But we get some nice toys when we move to the other league. And they really should bring those toys in. They should bring like the Goblin Welder in. They should bring some of those Warhammer cards for sure. Those are really good. There's like about like 4 or 5 vehicles from Fallout and Doctor Who. So you get some really cool support. But this is a nice little shell for sure. Nothing too special here. No like cool like artifacts to really get going. I guess you're just keeping a Ragavan hand. Against black though, probably not. Yeah, I guess so. See, this is the card you want with the detention chariot. It's pretty nice. So I guess the Boommobile's got to go. Terribly slow hand again, but we have our little cycler here. I can kind of start that up. Maybe I should have done that turn 1. I'm a little rusty, guys. Let it be known. Shit. It's got to take my chariot, right? I could invoke Justice something, though, too. I could, like, kind of hover over this and be like, hey, you want that, right? Because if you don't put one of these in there, I'm just going to reanimate it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get this guy down. That's pretty swell. But no sacrifice. Mana titty. What? Okay, so this thing also like hates hearses too. That's so funny. Oh, I'm so glad we're doing this playtest right now. Oppo. What is this? Oh, each other attacking creature. It's my own damn fault. It's my own damn fault, homies. I hate my life right now. I had this stupid iPhone alert. I think I need like a recommission or something too. But I'm not really building the graveyard very well. I think I kind of went off course slightly with this one. So let's try to get back on course. So the hearse is no bueno. And I have big stupid cards. I need It's tough for me, man. I feel like we have a good decent bottom end here. This is a little heavy over here. These are feeling a little bit tougher to get to, and they really should be very impactful. This was fine, getting into the mana. The card is not too impressive here if I don't repeat it. And it doesn't really, it gets chumped pretty well. I do like the Reclaimer. And we seemed really low on lands. Like, I thought we had like 36. 28 plus though. 28, 29, 30. Yeah, that'd be far too little. 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, I see what we did there. Definitely went a little low. So we're at 30 now, plus 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36. So let me just read this card again. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just went for the copy target instant spell and just saw, I think I just read you may choose new targets for the copy. I think I just read that wrong in all seriousness. And I think we're pretty good. 36 lands now. I mean, nothing much has changed though. What's going on with you, Kolodin? Krang. Oppo goes first. We have some good interactive spells here. Nice little 1-2 with the Reckoner and Regalia. Nice little tutor up here. Crypt. Let's titty that thing. Let's not. Just go with it, Blake. Looks pretty good. I would like to get the Bank Buster to kind of get down so we can kind of get it producing, hopefully. It's fine. They really didn't do much that turn. Good card. Let's try to hit some lands here. Nice. It's tapped, but it's okay. And I think we just kind of... they're kind of further away still, right? Oppo, what's going on over there? Probably would do a stack block here. Seems like Regalia time, a Regalia moment. So let's go. Ruben. Man, too bad we can't get the Sky Siren going with this guy, huh? Sorry, Oppo. It happens. Or let's get a dubby. Let's get a dubby. This will be our last game, guys. Thanks for joining me today. The vibes are good, you know. it's not like standard where you kind of just queue up and you just like have content for hours, you know. Streamers are kind of impressive, like Ash Lizzle. I can kind of get into her, like kind of hypnotized, you know. She plays some gas cards too, and I see like DG Hermit was playing Bleck today too, so go check out him. He did a showcase with Bleck, or Blech. I'm not sure how you say it, but it's pretty good. No vehicles, so let's keep looking. It looks better. Somewhat. I guess this is the one. I would probably go for our guy if I get red. It's not red though. Kind of have like the setup with Duretti. Just need red. Well, we have the red source, but more mana would be great. Kolodin, Smuggler's Copter, get it like a juicy vehicle in there, you know, Duretti for it. Have it be hasted with Kolodin. There she is. Luckily, I have this. Subtlety? Okay, and that's gonna put the right back there. She's kind of a Rufalos kind of guys. She kind of is. She just comes back over and over again. Not bad. What do I want to do here? Okay, sure. Sure. Kind of sucks. Need to get my copter going. Comes Katara. That's a good draw. That stick is so weird. They're in full control. It's kind of bizarre. Hi, Ruby. Almost done, baby. Not too impressed with the mana drops here. Not at all. Pretty good card, actually, the Born to Drive. It's kind of growing on me, for sure. There she comes. The limousine, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna hate this so much. Vroom vroom. Oh no, went back to command. That's disgusting. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're going to do this at instant speed. Sure. Okay. Yep. Go ahead, opponent. So I can animate both of these. I could take both of their creatures out here, which is really nice, actually. Because they can crew this and this. Snappy, sure. Is that a triggered ability? It's impressive. I'm impressed, opponent. Let's see. Got another one of those? I can't mana tithe it, unfortunately. Let's draw, though. Buvak. Kind of an unfortunate little situation there. But let's see what we can do now. Nothing juicy in there. Parlor. Okay. Sure. Maybe I can get something in my graveyard, you know? That's pretty good. I can just cycle that, though. Feeling like we have a decent amount of value. Kind of afraid of the Malcolm and time warps. Pass to attackers? Really? That's kind of crazy, opponent. Because I'm going to make a pilot now. And I'm going to kill one of your creatures. I'd like to kind of spam these like hover ships over and over again. Or the limo right now. It's fine. I want to do this now. What do I have? The chariot? Oppo? Oppo, no. Surely not. Why? Yeah, flyer, but you had still so much mana. Top deck. I mean, this was my option, was bringing back a chariot, which is pretty brutal. Could have taken their Malcolm. Not sure, guys. It was a weird one. Well, that was the video. This was Kolodin, and like I said, it gets a lot better. We weren't building the graveyard probably well enough. I'd say probably, God, there's not really like an entomb type of effect, but like we kind of need to fill up our yard and get stuff into the grave that are juicy. You know what does it though, guys, is gamble. Gamble can sometimes have that kind of effect. Gamble's kind of a weird one, but it can, like, you know, entomb cards, if you get empty-handed, you can just kind of get in there. Looting can kind of help you along the way too. Can sift through. But I think like maybe a gamble and a looting at the very least can help you kind of get there. Kind of moving through your deck. I think Born to Ride was fantastic, or Born to Drive was like fantastic today, guys. Really fantastic for us. Kamigawa gem right there, and like they had to bust out their snappy / you know, bullcrap counterspell to kind of like, you know, compete with that. So that was nice. In terms of like anything that like kind of was just not working or not doing too much, we were kind of like coagulated with like, you know, these like kind of 2-drops that weren't really kind of producing. I did like this one a lot. I feel like probably one of these should be good enough, like either a Raiders Carve or a Cultivator's Caravan. I don't think we need really both. And I'd rather just have the Caravan. It's just instant mana. The Carve is probably just a little worse. Similarly, like the Mobile Helmstead is just, I mean, it's just alright. It doesn't impress me greatly. So I think that's kind of like the situation, guys. I think that's kind of the situation for Kolodin. I'm excited. So what happens now? Well, I mean, you get just better vehicles. Like Thundersteel Colossus is cool, but this kind of like disappears. How's Calamity looking with these vehicles? Like, for instance, like, are these all legendary? But they're not always all legendary. Like, there's probably some OTKs available, like with like your Reaver Titans. So, for instance, you crew up your Reaver Titan, and then Calamity, you know, saddles your Reaver Titan, and because it's gonna have haste. It has haste anyways, so yeah, you would have to saddle the Reaver Titan still, and then you just make a bunch of copies of the Reaver Titan that are tapped and attacking. So I wonder if that gets through the crew costs too. Like paying for a crew as you create the copies that are the tokens that are copies. That's a rules question. And it says it's created, it says it's tapped and attacking, so it might get through that crew condition. So that's probably a cool card to still try out. Eternal Wanderer, I still believe. Yep, Detention Chariot will make the cut for sure. These kind of all make the cut. There's probably some better reanimate spells in white for artifacts, to be honest. But these are like kind of the ones that I think at the baseline of Buelos is kind of the one you look at. But then you have red, you have your goblins, Duretti. Both the Durettis are nice, of course. Then you have like your goblin your Goblin Engineer and Goblin Welder. So those are very nice as well. Don't think we have enough of a graveyard for Scrap Mastery, unfortunately, but seems pretty good, guys. So I'll see you all later, and we'll post this one up. I'll post a Brawl list and a Commander list. Thanks a lot, guys.